Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about if a woman ignores you, just act like this. Okay, so there are two scenarios where a woman may ignore you. Okay, so there's in person, if a woman ignores you in person, to your face, and not fun, right? And also if a woman ignores you via message or online in some shape or form, so she ghosts you. Now, she reads your message, she doesn't respond. So what do you do in both of these scenarios? Okay, so let's get into the trickier one first, which is in person. Okay, so let's say you go up to a woman and she just ignores you, right? You say hello or you say something to her and she just flat out ignores you. What do? Well, the worst thing that you could do is sort of just hang around and just keep on talking to her to try and get her to say something, right? You don't want to do that, okay? Because that's just going to make you look like you can't let it go and that you've taken great offense to the fact that she's ignoring you. And that's another thing. If you're feeling quite disturbed by this, which can happen, don't show it. If she's ignoring you, there could be a reason why she's ignoring you. Either like she just doesn't want to talk to you right now, she just doesn't like you at all. That could be a reason. Or perhaps, she's just being a bit of a bitch. Okay, and if that's the case, the best thing for you to do is to not say anything else. Don't say anything else and just walk away. Just walk away and just get on with whatever it is that you're doing. So if this is at work, just go and talk to your colleagues. Don't ever look at her. Don't even watch her. Don't look at her at all. Okay, don't give her any attention whatsoever. So don't keep on looking at her or anything like that. Just completely ignore her and just focus on other people in your workplace. Okay, or focus on your work. Because if this happens at lunchtime, then just go and talk to your work colleagues. If it happens when you're at work, then just go back to work. And it's the same sort of situation if you're at school. Okay, so just get on with your schoolwork, or you're studying, whatever it is that you're doing, or talk to your friends. Just completely ignore her. She ignored you, ignore her. Don't even look her in the eye. Okay? Also, don't be sort of like mopey and sad in the corner, and don't be showing off either, to try and prove yourself. Just be chill about it. Just act normal. Don't be overly enthusiastic. Don't be moping and sad in the corner, because she ignored you. Just pretend it didn't happen. Okay? Which is easier said than done, but it's learning how to have that emotional self-control to sort of rein it in and to sort of be cool about it. That's the trick. But the best thing that you can do is to focus your attention on other people and to talk to them and to just forget about that and to focus on your work. Because if you're focused on someone else and if you're focused on work and you're no longer focusing your attention on her, it's much easier then to just act normal and behave normally. Okay? So that's what you should do. Now, if a woman happens to say something rude to you, so she doesn't quite ignore you completely, like let's say you go up to her and say hi, and she's like, get out of my face, and just ignores you like that or something. The best thing for you to do then is to say something along the lines of, sorry, having a bad day, and just walk away, right? Because obviously something's going on there, okay? So just say, sorry, having a bad day, and just walk away. And again, then go back into what I said about just acting normally, focusing on other things, focusing on other people, and just that's how you should behave, okay? Remember, focus is important. If you're focusing on her and you're focusing on how you're feeling because you just got ignored or she just yelled at you or was rude to you for whatever reason, the best thing for you to do is to focus on your work, to focus on your colleagues or your friends, whatever situation you're in. Focus is key. If you're focusing on her, then you're going to be displaying energy that just is going to, mess things up, okay? And it's going to mess how you're feeling, okay? So if that happens, focus is key. So focus on your work, focus on your colleagues, focus. Don't put your attention on her. Don't put your energy on her again, okay? So, online. What if a woman ignores you online? What if she ghosts you? Well, the worst thing that you could do is to send her another message. So if you say, hey, how are you? And that doesn't get a response, don't send another message. She's got the message. More than likely, she's read it too. Okay? So she knows you've sent a message. So All you have to do is wait for her to respond. Now, she may respond or she may not. It doesn't matter. You're still going to not say anything to her ever again online, okay? So, if she texts you, then that's great. Okay, if she texts you and does eventually reach out and, eventually respond to the message, then that's fine. Okay? Maybe if it's been a long time, though, let's say it's been a week and perhaps you feel like that's out of order, then you don't have to continue talking to her, obviously. You don't have to respond to that message anymore. You don't have to keep on talking to her. But if you feel like you do and you really like to get to know her, then you can maybe, ask around, things like that, and see if, she wants to do that. Because you never know really what's going on in someone's life. They could have ignored you because they have just so much to deal with. But usually if it's because of that, then you're still dealing really with a woman who's got low interest. Because even with a woman that really likes you, a woman that's really, really attracted to you and really wants to see you, she won't ignore you for a week. She won't ghost you for a week. Okay, if she really, really likes you and she really wants to talk to you and she really wants to see you, she will respond to your message within an appropriate amount of time. Okay, it's got to be like at least within 48 hours. If she responds to you within 48 hours, that's probably the best time frame. But anything more than that, then usually it means you're dealing with a woman with not that much interest. And like I say a lot in my videos, is you've got to be talking to women and putting your attention on women who are enthusiastic about you, not these women who put in half-assed efforts, half-assed efforts, and who are just half in and half out and not really that into you. You want to be with a woman who's all in, because that just makes dating so much easier and so much more effortless for you. Okay. It's way easier to date a woman who's responding to your messages as to a woman who is ghosting you or is taking ages to respond to your messages. Okay, so if a woman is messaging you online, she's talking to you online, you're texting, whatever it may be, and she doesn't respond to your message, do not send another message. But as well, you got to take into context the message that you sent. Okay, because if you asked her a question and it was something like, "Hey, how are you? What have you been up to? When are you free?" If you're asking her something that requires a response, then yeah, of course, if she ignores you, then don't send another message. But if you just, like, let's say you're having a conversation and you ended on like LOL, or you sent an emoji or something like that, then that's not her ignoring you. That's just the end of the conversation. So you may need to start it up again after a few days. So you got to take into context the message. Like if it required an answer, then, and she ignored you, then it's low interest. Okay, or it could be that the conversation just ran dry and that was just the end of the conversation. So you got to really understand what was going on there and the context of the message that you sent. Okay, because if it was just an emoji or LOL, then she's got nothing to respond to essentially there, has she? Okay. Maybe it would be good if she started the conversation and she restarted the conversation by saying, "Hey, how are you? What you've been up to?" That would have been nice, but perhaps she's waiting for you to restart the conversation or something like that. So what you want to do then is, if it's something like that, then you want to wait maybe 3 or 4 days and then send her another message saying, "Hey, how are you?" or something like that, or ask her when she's free to meet up. And then if you still get if she ghosts you again, then you'll know that something is amiss there, and then you'll never want to speak to her again. Okay, because for whatever reason she's ignoring you and she's ghosting you. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. That's how you deal with if a woman ignores you. That's what you got to do. That's how you got to behave. Okay, so if you'd like more tips, you can go and read the book Attracting the Beautiful Woman of Your Dreams. You can go and read this book completely for free on my website. All you need to do is go to www.christineloveridge.com. Go to the menu and click on the book, and it'll take you straight there to the PDF reader. You don't have to log in, you don't have to sign up. Okay. If you would like coaching with me, then you can also go to www.christineloveridge.com and just click on whichever coaching option works best for you at this current time. But if you would rather just coach yourself, then you can read this, and you can always rewatch this video or watch another video of mine. Thank you so much, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.